2 years ago, it was great in Belize. We could have had fun all night. Raise my voice. And we could have played soccer in the streets all night. We could have done anything we want. And a couple of years gone by, things got a little bit worse. The economy dropped. Everyone's looking out for money. People robbing you. Police, they don't give you break to stay in the streets. Well, we young guys, the age range from 17 to 16, 15 years old. We just stay home, looking for some summer jobs in no school. Sometimes we just go out with our parents or step-parents, go do something, make a little money for the home, because it's not so great at home sometimes for us. So we just gotta do that. And maybe one or two times we do some things bad that we regret, but it's nothing much. But in Belize here, it's a fun place to live. You have a lot of things to do sometimes, like on weekends you can go to the pools, you can go fishing, swimming, anything you want. Just that you just gotta do it in the neighborhoods that doesn't have any bad guys. Because if you do, maybe you get caught up in something that's gonna end your life right there. First of all, the police and the law firms, they are not doing a great job. They are very shitty. Because the crime rate, the amount of crime here in Belize, 1 out of every 100 is assault. All the others are unsolved. No one's getting charged for murders, rapes, robberies, and all that stuff. That I don't really like. So I would really like for that to be the first thing that they could check on, work on, and get more professional with in the city. My dream is to be a police officer. And I'm gonna be one of the greatest investigators in Belize City. And I'm gonna make sure that all the crimes that are unsolved, I'm gonna get and solve it. I'm gonna get education in the United States. I'm gonna take a law firm. That's what I'm gonna do to try and make Belize better. And I'm gonna come and teach all the other guys who wanna be like me, who's not satisfied with what's happening in the streets, so they can be like me. In the schools, the government, they are not doing a good job. They are not paying the teachers, they pay at the end of the week, so they don't come to schools maybe 4 days a week. They don't teach. When they get, they teach very angry. They don't teach you. They don't want you to learn. Over in the north side, we have not too much people living, but we have a lot of big house and rich guys.
That's in the north side, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
in the north side. And in the south side here, we have families of 14, 13 living in one small house. They don't have enough beds to sleep on. Nobody helps them. The government don't do the same. Only on when it's election day, they come around, they try to do something. As election is over, you're on your own again. We have people from the borders, from Guatemala, Mexico, Honduras, they come in and they do what our ancestors were doing. They farm. So instead of we Belizeans selling our local foods, fruits and vegetables, we have people's, the mestizos, they come and they be selling us. So that's one of the trade, that's some things that would be great if everyone here in Belize would go back and do the farming, do the carpentry and all these shit, because Mennonites, they come and they sell framework like beds and doors and those things, bureaus, and they're really expensive. If the locals can do it, they can do it to help the economy. Well, knowing yourself is knowing what you're capable of doing and what you can do if you try to do it. If you don't know yourself, you will always be out thinking and wondering what and when and who will help you in the next crime or in the next problem that you get in. So a lot of guys, I see them, they don't know what to do. They always be asking questions like, would you go with me here? Or would you help me do this? Or some, they don't know what they want to do and they don't know what's next.
Okay. So they really don't know how to think for themselves and make a decision for themselves.
People think for them. If somebody come and tell them, here, I'll give you this gun to shoot somebody. You do it, I'll give you $50 right now. They'll do it. In every neighborhood you have about like 13, 14% of guys that just keeps getting those kids and telling them all kind of dreams that if they do this, they can be that. And if they rob somebody, they can get filthy rich and all this stuff. And then the young kids that don't get enough education and don't get to think for themselves, they go They start robbing, they go to jail, come out back, start robbing, and they do it over and over. It's consistent with them. So that's a big problem in the school right there. My advice for the kids younger than me and who wants to be great in life, don't take any bribe. Don't let anyone think for you. You think for yourself. If someone asks you to do something, you think if it's right or if it's wrong and what's the consequences behind it, and you think about it and you let them know, I won't do it. It's not right. All right?
Thank you. Thank you.